Morning traders, it's Trades here. Let's see what we have in store today. We've got loads of news coming out during the New York session. We've got the EU interest rate decision and also core PPI for US at 1:30 UK time. So that's around 8:30 US time. And let's see what EU has. EU yesterday closed bearish, right? It was CPI day, so I didn't really trade the evening. Price took out previous day's high, so took out Tuesday's highs and dropped down into and closed below this order block, into this order block. We're also at the weekly time frame fair value gaps, consequent encroachment, and also cleared the rest of the weekly time frame fair value gap. So let me get rid of this. So yeah, we've cleared that weekly time frame fair value gap. We are not in the discount of this range yet. We haven't tested that 50% yet, so I do believe we can tap into that 50% of that daily time frame order blocks consequent encroachment today or tomorrow and find more support. On the 240, right, we can see we took out previous day's highs, so Tuesday's highs were taken out, Monday's highs were taken out on Wednesday, and Tuesday's high were taken out on Wednesday, and price dropped and we came down to this weekly time frame fair value gap, and we have failed to make a new low. Although we have come down with strong bearish momentum, failed to make a new low. We've got this 240 fair value gap right here where price can come and find some resistance. And if we are going to look at the range on the 240 of this range, we have come quite deep into that discount, so maybe we'll find some support around this level as well. Maybe we'll push back up to the daily time frame fair value gap, or we'll push back up to, we took out these highs on 240, so maybe we'll hold this fair value gap first. So I will be looking to enter trades around these highs. So we've got a swing high here as well on the 60, and yeah, I'll be looking for trading opportunities to that level. Maybe, as we can see, price is displaced up, leaving these fair value gaps. Before we reach that level, maybe we'll drop down to these fair value gaps during the London session, and which could potentially provide me with some kind of entry to go long up to these highs, up to 1.1025. That's my prediction for EU. Another play on the EU yesterday was, look how nicely price came down to, the weekly time frame fair value gap. It's low, and on the 240 it's even clearer. We tap below this fair value gap and tap into this, and price finds support during London close. It comes down, looks like it's going to hold at first, and then slowly makes his way down, where we find the market structure shift and potential entry if you wanted to go long around here and take targets off at these highs. That's EU, so let's have a look at GU for now. GU also came into a weekly time frame fair value gaps consequent encouragement. This is the first weekly time frame fair value gap out of the two, and which also found support at the 50% off daily time frame fair value gap here below this one, where it found some support previous day. We took out highs from Tuesday, and we took out Tuesday's low as well. So I am looking for bearish. The order flow is bearish. However, given the point of interest and the overall market direction, if you look at this order flow here, price is bullish. However, I will be looking for shorting opportunities if I see any going into the day. As you can see, we took out liquidity of this high yesterday, which is where I took a short at these highs, price displaced. And I took the entry on the 5 minute, but even on the 1 hour, right, price displaced, closed below the bullish fair value gap, closed below this order block, created another fair value gap, and price came back and held that level, and then it tanked during CPI. So right now I'll be looking at this fair value gap for price to come and tap into, which is in discount. That's a bit too far in discount, and we'll see how that plays out. And that's that for pound dollar. Maybe we'll find some entry to go long, at least to the 50%, or if we start finding resistance at 50%, maybe we'll drop back down and then look for another entry. I'm not sure, but ideally I want to see price come into that 240 fair value gap and then look for some kind of entry. We also have this high on the 15-minute right at that level, so taking that liquidity off that would be a good sign. And that's my pre-market analysis for today.